Hi, welcome back to Velo News TV. I'm Neil Rogers. I'm here at the start of Stage 4 of the Tour of Missouri with Kodak Gallery Sierra Nevada manager Kurt Stockton. Kurt, we got the press release yesterday that the team is headed in different directions next year. People will read the press release, but tell me a little bit about how that came about and exactly how you envision 2008.
Well, how it came about is Kodak Gallery pulled out of the second year of their deal. They had a little option. I guess they've had a very poor year business-wise, and word came down from the top that they have to cut costs everywhere. And when you get, you have a big corporation like that, Kodak Gallery is just a small division of Eastman Kodak. It came down, and the chopping block came. So I think we were just a small part of that, and it's unfortunate because I felt we've had our best season ever, from the racing side and from a PR side. So it's a little bit frustrating, but you got to move on.
What I thought was interesting in the press release was that there was, you and Robin came together. You ran the Sierra Nevada team years ago, and Robin was involved with the Ofoto team that became Kodak Gallery, and you two came together and formed the Kodak Gallery Sierra Nevada squad, and you're going to part ways amicably, but you're going to continue on with Sierra Nevada, and it said that Robin was going to continue on with Eastman Kodak.
Yeah, on Robin's side, there is still some interest from the Kodak side, not being Kodak Gallery, but being Eastman Kodak, because they do have an investment there, and it'd be a shame for them to lose that. So he's going to pursue that, and for me, I see all these teams run this same program. Get the sponsors, have a pro bike racing team, see how many races we can win to prove that we're the best team, and that formula seems to work for a while, but it doesn't seem to to be able to continue to hold. And so I'm thinking, we say, can we give back to the sport? Well, yeah, I'd like to be able to give back to the sport, but at the same time, why can't we give back more and teach our riders more about stuff that's going on in the world with the environmental sustainability and stuff like that, rather than just how to be a bike racer? Because it really became apparent when we called all of our guys and explained to them what was going on, and every rider's going to have a different reaction, but a lot of them are like, what am I going to do? And so part of that's too, it's like, why can't I teach these guys something else? Some of them may want to stay in the cycling industry, some of them have education, some of them don't. They need to be able to think beyond bike racing, so I want to try to give them something like that, and at the same time like to be able to pull companies together like Sierra Nevada that are very environmentally conscious and responsible, and work with companies like that, because I think it's bike racing bike riding is a very healthy thing to do, and it's it's a positive lifestyle, but we have a huge impact on the environment with this whole entourage that moves around and that type of stuff. It's like, yeah, we race bikes, but every team's got 3 or 4 vehicles, and we're traveling and flying around. So from that side of it, I'd like to make a difference there.
Well, that's evidenced by the mass of school children around here. You guys seem to have a bit of an influence on the future generations as well.
Yeah, and I think part of that too, I have a 4.5-year-old daughter now, so I'm kind of looking at life maybe a little differently than I have in the past, and it's like, what does the future hold for her, and how many, millions and millions of children are there in the same thing? It's like, what does it hold for them? And I think it's up to us to guide them, ultimately, the parents or the older generation, it's up to them to guide the younger generation, whether it's in cycling or anything else.
Well, obviously a lot of attention has been paid to the Tour of Missouri as being the swan song race for the Discovery Channel, but it sounds like it is also going to be the swan song race for Kodak Gallery Sierra Nevada. What do you foresee in the next 3 days to come? What's the team plan, and what's the morale with the team right now?
Well, the morale is really high. I mean, we have all 8 of our guys here that started. Dominique is riding well, and right now we're 1 second out of 3rd place. We're 1 second out of 3rd place. There's 50 seconds worth of bonuses between here and the finish on Sunday. And the way the wind's blowing today, you never know what's going to happen. I mean, Dominique's a strong rider, and I think that we're going to take it day by day. But our shot is definitely to finish on the podium come Sunday. And whether that's 3rd or 2nd, you never know. I mean, stranger things have happened. And that's the cool thing about bike racing, is as predictable as some people like to think it is, ultimately, it's, you come up with a game plan. Everyone has a game plan. Discovery has a real strong team. You never know what can happen, Someone can run into an armadillo.
Yeah. And Dominique may end up taking those bonus seconds with a sprint stage win as well. So.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, that's how we'd like to do it. I mean, third place for Dom would be a great result for him and for the team, and for us heading out, a stage win would be wonderful. It was something we were looking for the other day, but
It's just short.
it's just short, yeah, and it's tricky, and it's. Dom is an incredibly talented rider, and he's learning more every day about actually racing. Physically, he's there, but there's, you can't teach someone experience. You can only gain that by having experience. And, a rider like Hincap, he's been racing, he was racing back when I was racing. So he's been racing for a long time, and there's nothing, there's no amount of reading or learning or anything you can do other than just race your bike that many years to learn how to race.
Sure. All right, Kurt. Well, thanks for the time and good luck with everything. We'll look forward to hearing what's coming for 08 as it comes out.
All right. Well, we'll keep you abreast, and I hope you get your coffee this morning.
Thanks. Hope so too. Appreciate it.
Thanks.